Welcome to this week's roundup of the top 10 cybersecurity stories. Whether you are an enthusiast, a professional, or just curious, these updates are critical for staying ahead in the digital landscape. If you find this content helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay up to date. Let's dive in. So, this week, these are the companies which got affected. You can see on the screen, these are the big names: Citrix, Google, GitHub, Apple, Microsoft, ABC, and DEF, and all of these are at risk this week. First on the list, CISA issued a high priority alert regarding vulnerabilities in Citrix system. This affects companies relying on Citrix for secure remote access, and active attacks have already been reported. If your company uses Citrix, I would recommend checking for any critical patches to avoid becoming the next target. This week, ABC Corporation suffered a significant financial hit due to a phishing scam, providing once again that phishing isn't going away. These scams are highly effective even against big players. A quick tip: always double check senders' email addresses and avoid clicking on unexpected attachment or links. A bit of vigilance goes a long way. Another one is coming from GitHub. GitHub has released an AI tool designed to detect vulnerabilities as developers write code, addressing issues in real time. This is a major win for software developers and DevOps team. With AI tools like this, cybersecurity is becoming a more proactive process, helping prevent vulnerabilities before they are ever exploited. The next news is coming from the DEF forum. So, a major data breach from DEF forum this week has left millions of users exposed on the dark web. If you are a member of DEF or similar forum, this is a good time to change your password and enable multi-factor authentication. Data breach like this can lead to further attacks if sensitive information lands in the wrong hands. Next news is from Microsoft. So Microsoft has identified and patched a zero-day vulnerability in MS Word. This vulnerability was actively being exploited in the wild, and if you haven't updated your MS Word software yet, make it a priority. Cyber criminals look for people who delay these updates, so let's not make it easy for them. Another news is coming from the world of ransomware again. So, small and mid sized businesses were targeted by a new ransomware group called Blaze this week. These attackers are hitting SMBs because they often lack robust security. If you are in smaller organization, this is a reminder to prioritize your data backups and consider strong ransomware protection strategies. The next one is coming from Apple, where Apple has released critical security updates for iOS and macOS. These patches address multiple vulnerabilities that could potentially allow attackers access to user data. For iPhone, iPad, and Mac users, make sure to update your devices as soon as possible to keep your personal information safe. Another news is coming from the world of cybersecurity. So, cybersecurity spending is reaching records high globally as companies realize the importance of strong defenses. This trend shows no sign of slowing down. With organizations prioritizing cybersecurity budgets, it's clear that as threats evolve, so does the industry investment in countermeasures. The next news is coming from Google, where Google has announced new phishing defenses for Gmail using AI to better detect and block scam emails. This is a big step forward in email security, and Gmail users should see fewer phishing attacks slipping through. If you are not already using Gmail, it's worth considering for its robust security features. Thank you for joining me in this week's cybersecurity roundup. If any of these stories surprised you, or if there is something you want to hear more about, leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe for weekly updates. Until next time, stay safe online and keep those patches up to date.